You know,
A term you use a lot is called undeniable.
yeah,
Explain to the audience
undeniable.
what that means to you and why is that so important to you, that word, that phrase, and why is it in the context of your raps and who you are. Explain to the audience how important that word is, undeniable for you.
It's undeniable because I mean, that's how I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exclusive.
everything I do, I want it to be undeniable. I really do. I don't,
What?
you know what
Wow.
I'm saying? And I feel like in all aspects of life, not just the music, whether it's, how you present yourself, how you come off to people,
Yeah.
what people can say good about you
Yeah.
when you're not around.
Right,
on,
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? That means like your persona, your status is undeniable.
Mm.
Like,
Woo!
I'm saying?
I love it. I love it.
I hope I don't have a lot of haters, but I hope that any presence or soul that I came across, that
Yeah.
they be like, yo, that's a good dude. Right
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes,
Preme,
sir.
look out. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Preme.
Yeah.
Come on
That's
now.
undeniable. That's living undeniable. You
Oh,
can't be denied.
I love it,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And with the raps, it's just the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you hear from me is gonna be undeniable. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to say like, yo, Preme just talking about nothing on
Right.
this track. Nah, it's undeniable. You hear what he's saying? Like,
Yeah.
you ain't really tapping in. Like,
Right, you ain't listening. You ain't listening. You ain't
It
listening.
ain't no question.
You need to play it
the
back.
message you trying to get across.
Right.
So that's your brand that you got on
Yeah.
your T-shirt.
Yeah, it's the undeniable fam gang. Me and my brothers, JB Lynch, BDK, my brother from day one, we started this thing. My man Young Chitty, undeniable fam gang. My man Mankey.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out to my brothers, man. BDK, what up?
What up?
What up? What up?
The Food and Mugger, my man JB Lynch. We came up with that together as far as like we was like Block Boss Fam, and
Yeah.
then we shortened it to Fam Gang.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything that we do is about our family.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? And we're like a brotherhood in ourselves. I'm talking about these my day ones.
Day ones.
Like my man BDK, we go back to 7th grade, and I mean like latchkey kids.
Wow.
Man, looking after each other.
Yeah.
Mom's
Talk
working.
about
That's
the
your
night
brother.
shift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So it's
sir.
like everything
Sandbox.
we do, when we do this stuff, what we do out here is for our family.
Yeah.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So we call ourselves Fam Gang because we like a brotherhood in ourselves, and we abbreviate it with FAM because that's food and mugger. That's what we use to provide for our families.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We provide the food
Right.
naturally, and the
Right.
mugger is everything else. It's like, it's almost like guns and butter. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
It's like-
right. Dope,
like-
dope.
it's like
Yeah.
I love
the
it.
food and the mugger, that's what we use, and it spells out fam. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
I love
saying?
it.
Food and mugger. The mugger is like the special things that you do, the little things that go unnoticed, the little things that appreciate in time, and the stuff that they appreciate for a lifetime. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
So,
dope. That's dope.
Food and mugger.
That's dope.
dope.
Well,
That's dope.
so let's switch gears a little bit. You've shared stages with some of the biggest legends in the game. Pusha T, Rakim. Well, tell me your most memorable moment, because here's the deal: not a lot of people can say that. You have various artists come through, perform, and some people don't get the opportunity. I know back in the day when I was rapping, I've had opportunity to be on stages, but not with some of the greats that you have. What was that experience like, and what was your most memorable moment when you think about that?
Man, it's always a memorable moment. It's hard to say what is the most. I'm still climbing out here, and I want
There you
to
go.
be even further than what I am.
Yeah.
But those are some accomplishments that I say because my work didn't go unnoticed. I got those opportunities because it was people out there noticing my work.
Yeah.
And what value that I could bring to those shows. So I
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunities, and like opening up for Rakim was like
The God MC.
God
that's
MC.
like big. Like
Yeah, that's huge, man.
Huge.
my brother was out there. Like, I grew up on that type of stuff. My brother, shout out to DJ Mike Jones. That's my brother, same mother.
Shout out Mike Jones.
You know
That's
what
my
I'm
brother.
saying?
That's my brother
Like,
from a different mother. But go ahead.
But growing up with him, I was unlike a lot of guys that's my age or around my age, man. They might not have the same knowledge on hip hop as I had, but I had my brother, like he's a DJ, so
Yeah.
he's like he was, and I tell you, like, if you never in the past you never knew he was gonna be a DJ, but I always knew that was possible because how much music he would have. He would have like shoe boxes of cassettes.
Wow.
And he would be putting me on to this person and that person, and Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, those guys, Chuck D,
Wow.
those guys was, that stood out while
Yeah.
I was trying to listen to MC Hammer or Chris
Right,
Brown. So he
right,
was
right.
like, man, turn that.
He was
shit
like,
off.
forget that.
Like-
Let me show you. Let me show you something for real.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
remember.
show you
Like,
some real hip-hop.
I remember that day. He was like, "Yo, man, shut that off." He played some Coogee rap, and I was like, "Yeah, I need to really like tune in." But I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
We 8 years apart, so it's like
Right.
I really tuned in from there. So opening up for Rakim was a big thing. I think I had won a contest, a rapping contest.
Was that here in Virginia or?
Yeah, it was in Virginia. It was
Okay.
at the Nova.
At the
And
Nova, okay.
We was in a cipher. Opening up for Jeezy, opening up for 50 Cent and G Unit. That was a part of Shag Fest. I was a part of Shag Fest for
Wow.
2 years.
Wow.
2 years in a row.
Wow.
So during that time, we opened up for Travis Scott, 50 Cent, Pusha T.
Wow.
They were all on the same card. We opened up for the next year. We opened up for Trey Songz, Diplo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Shag Fest, they got a variety of
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
of
sir.
artists and
Yes, sir.
genres. So yeah, that was a special thing because Shaggy reached out to us and it was like just seeing the movement of the Undeniable Family.
Right, right.
And that's why I say
Gravitating towards the brand.
like the brand, we come through there. He gave us an opportunity to show what we can do. I believe it was in Sidelines in Virginia Beach. I don't know if that place still open, but just us forward thinking. We was like, man, we got to nail this joint. We got an
Yeah.
opportunity to get on Shag Fest. We got to nail this. So what we did, of course, they had us selling tickets and stuff like that. But
Right,
what
right.
we did at the time, we bought out the tickets and gave them to everybody who wanted to come from around the way.
Dope. Smart.
And we bought a party bus and put everybody. You ain't got to worry about driving. You know how people
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't get up there.
yeah.
I ain't go. Yeah.
it's traffic.
Nah,
I don't
right.
really go
Scratch
on that
that.
side of
I don't
want to
get no DUI. That's the main thing.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make it undeniable for you to show up to my show.
We made it
Right.
undeniable.
There you go.
Exactly.
I
We made
love
it
it.
undeniable.
I love
and
it.
we laced everybody. Those who did buy a ticket, we laced them with a shirt. Or sweatshirt, and we came through there like it was Shaggy called it like this is Wu-Tang type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and we've been down with him ever since. Like,
Really?
You know what I'm saying? When we rocked out, he brought us back the next year. You know what I'm saying? So those openings, like those are the ones that really stick out.
Did you learn anything from when you think about opening up for Rakim and 50 Cent and all these big megastars? Did you have a chance to talk to any of them, or did you learn anything in terms of showmanship? Because a lot of times artists don't know how to have that showmanship and that crowd work to be able to get on stage and hold. Because nowadays people get on stage, and to me, sometimes it's not that entertaining as when you think about old school artists who really know how to work the crowd. Did you learn anything from those artists during that time?
Man, far as performing wise, do your best not to rap over your songs.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Come in there and give them a real concert. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I actually got some songs where I'm gonna need some of my lyrics in there.
Ad-libs?
Because
Yeah.
I do so many songs now.
Yeah.
It's important for artists to always take their craft serious and study other performers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Crowd control. Not even just in those shows, but I look at award shows or go on YouTube and pull up certain performances, or I may look up Hard Knock Life tour, and just look at the difference and take pieces and things.
Correct.
Crowd control, breath control, spitting your lyrics. Some songs, like I said, you may not be able to spit verbatim all the way, but you got your vocals in the background. Just commanding the stage, acting like it's your house.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
That's dope.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned a lot even when I opened up for Jeezy.
Okay, talk about it.
Just looking at his show is like, man, he had the crowd saying every song, every word.
Every word, every single
You know
word.
what I'm saying? And that made me think like, dang, I need to add that to my arsenal. Although I'm a, high powered lyrical artist,
Right.
and people appreciate those bars. But
Yeah.
sometimes we got to do things that make them sing along.
Kind of slow it down a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I
Make
love
them
it.
sing along and have them engaged the whole thing,
Yeah.
the whole time.